Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. How are you today? I hope everybody is having a fabulous weekend and a great 4th of July tomorrow. So we are doing a Shop My Stash on Saturday this week. And as you can tell, I have nothing on my face, so we're not gonna be going over what's on my face. We're just gonna go over whatever was in my drawer for this last week that I decided to bring in. And I did use everything at least one time. And then we're gonna go ahead and shop my stash for this next week. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First, I did have the burger palette, and I did use this one time. I used the browns, so I used onion rings and caramelized onions, and then I used 1000 Island, E-Y-E. Thought that was cute. And it comes in this nice little bag, super cute. That will be going back. Everything is gonna be going back, and we're gonna choose everything new. Next, we had the Soft Glam palette. I actually don't think I used this one at all this week. It's one of my favorite palettes, but I wanted to get some good use out of the burger palette and then the next one that I'm about to show. Or maybe I did use it one time. If anything, I did use it one time. Like I said, I've used everything in this Shop My Stash one time this week. And like I said, it's my favorite, one of my favorite palettes. So next we have the Love Struck palette from Profusion. And I used the neutral colors as well in here. They turned out to be a little bit more pink than I thought they would be, which I'm not gonna complain about because I absolutely love pink. But I was thinking that I was excuse me, choosing more neutral colors, but this is like a pink palette, pink, purple, and sparkle palette. So that's probably why it was more pink than I thought it would be. Next, for setting spray, we had the Ofra Makeup Fixer setting spray. I did use this one time, or twice, once or twice, and got some good use out of that. I didn't really notice anything like too fabulous about it, but it wasn't a bad setting spray. It held my makeup for a while. Next, we have from Believe Beauty, this Believe Beauty foundation in the shade Delicate Ivory. I do like this foundation. It sits really well on my face. We have the Hangover RX from Too Faced. This is the primer that I was using this last week. Used that a couple of times, and I do enjoy it. Next, we have from CoverGirl, the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade L150 Porcelain. I do love that concealer, so good concealer. Next, from Charlotte Tilbury, we have the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. This one's in the shade 2 medium, and I have a bigger size of it, but it's in the shade 1 fair. So as soon as I'm done with this one, I will move to the shade 1 fair, because this one does kind of like darken my foundation a little bit. So that's why I got the 1 fair. For highlighters, I had the Buxom Wonderlust Glow highlighter in the shade White Russian. I absolutely love this concealer. Oh my goodness, I can't think of words today. Highlighter, I love this highlighter, and I can't get enough of it. I think I used that pretty much all this week instead of my Project Pan one, and I liked it a lot. This Gigi Gorgeous, I did not reach for it at all, I don't think. Again, and I had it in last week, so there's that. But this is the only blush duo in Authentic and Pride. I do really like this blush, but I had 3 other Project Pan blushes. Maybe I did use it one time. I don't remember. Is that bad? I don't remember if I used that at all. So anyway, moving right along, we have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer. This is a little bit more sun-kissed, so it has a little bit more of a reddish tone to it, so it's good for summer. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure that I like the reddish tones, even though it is summertime, but we'll see. Next, I have for eyes and brows. So my mascara, I had the Laura Geller, and then I had the Essence Lash Princess. This is my absolute favorite mascara, besides the Better Than Sex mascara. So this is the one I have opened, and I have this one open. I used this one time. I used this one like 3 times. So love this mascara so much, and it's only like $5. So can't beat $5 for a mascara. That's amazing. Next, I have from Charlotte Tilbury the Rock and Kohl Amber Moon eyeliner, the Ofra eyeliner in the shade Black, and then the Eyeko Black Magic Liquid Liner. And I didn't use this at all. I used more of my brown eyeliners and my Project Pan eyeliner. And for brows, we have the Precisely My Brow Pencil. This one's in the shade 3.5. It's a little too light for my brows, but I make it work because then I go over it with the Give Me Brow in the shade 4. And I have another Precisely My Brow Pencil, but in the shade 4, but I'm trying to use this one first. So that was everything inside my drawers besides my Project Pan items. Now let's get into the Shop My Stash portion. Alrighty, now we are getting into the Shop My Stash portion, and I have decided which eyeshadow palettes I'm going to use for the next week. We have the In a Trance palette. I absolutely love to do like a cotton candy look with this palette, so we're going to go ahead and choose this one. Then we have the Nubian 3 Coral from Juvia's Place. I'm going to be doing a gray look with this palette, I'm pretty sure, using these 2 colors right here and making a really pretty look with that. And last but not least, we're using my Natasha Denona Love palette. I absolutely enjoy these colors. They're absolutely beautiful, pinks and purples and a pop of red and a black, and I love it. It is all going into my basket. Then we're gonna go into the bottom drawer first. So as you can tell, I have quite a bit of highlighter. And this week, I'm gonna choose the Mary Luminizer. I have hardly had any use out of this, but I need to get some more use out of it, so we'll choose that. And I think I'm gonna choose one more. I think I'm gonna choose this one. It's the AOA Studio Halo highlighter. It's a pink highlighter in the shade Amore. And we're gonna test this out because I don't think I've actually used that. So we're gonna go ahead and use that this week. Next drawer is bronzers and blushes. And this week I'm not gonna choose any blush because I have 3 Project Pan blushes that I really need to get use out of. Even though I have so many blushes, look at this, I've got like all of these blushes. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and choose the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. It is a baked luminous glow bronzer. It's got a matte side and a shimmer side. We're gonna go ahead and use that one. Next, we are gonna go into the foundation drawer, and I am going to go ahead and choose my, let's see, what do I want to choose? Because I really don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose my, I really don't know. I think I'm going to choose my IT Cosmetics CC cream, and this one's in the shade Fair Light. And I haven't used this one, I've swatched it. I think it's a good color match, so we're gonna try that one out. And then I think we are also going to do the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This one is expired, guys. 5/21. Let's see, I know I have 2, so 6/22. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this one. That one's probably gonna go bye-bye in my declutter, so just saying. Next, we have setting spray and concealers. And for concealers, I'm gonna choose my Tarte Shape Tape. And this one I do for spot concealing, and I have some pimples, so we'll do that one, and then we'll choose another one. And I am going to choose, what do I want to choose? I don't think I've used this one yet. I think I've just swatched this one. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish. I haven't ever used this one, but I swatched it. So this one is in the shade Fair Beige. And then for setting spray, we are going to go ahead and use the MAC Fix Plus. This is the Cherry Blossom scent. Love this scent. So we're gonna take that, put it in here. Last, we have this top drawer, and that is primers. Yeah, primers and powders. And I am going to grab this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have barely any use out of it, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. And then I'm also going to grab my Huda Beauty. I haven't used this in quite a while. This is the Water Jelly Hydrating Primer, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Then for powder, I am going to grab, I have a loose powder, so I wanna grab a pressed powder. So we're gonna grab my Kosas powder. This is the Airy Cloud Set powder. And then we are done with the drawers. So we'll bring the basket up and we will go into here. So first and foremost, we have the eyeliners, and I'm gonna choose my Ofra Black. I'm gonna try my Ico. Again, I didn't have any use out of it last week. And then we're gonna grab the Stila brown one. This is in the shade Spice. So that one is done. Next, I have my brows, and I am going to grab my Benefit Gimme Brow, of course. And we are gonna grab my Scone one. I love this one. This is in the shade Peanut Butter, and all the markings have really like come off. So I still remember what it is though. So that's good. Next, we're gonna go into the mascaras that we have opened. And I am going to choose the Benefit Magnet and the MAC Tester. This is the Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. I don't really like this one, but I want to get more use out of it just so I can finish it. So there's that. And I am going to choose maybe 1 or 2 lipsticks. I really want to try out more of this Juvia's Place formula. I love this color. This one is in the shade Mannequin, Mademoiselle. This is Mademoiselle. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. You can kind of see it. And let's do, I don't want to do a darker shade because that's like a fall color. This one's in the shade Dune from Becca, so we'll do this one. So now we're gonna have all this in the drawer, so let's go ahead and put it in. Alrighty, so now we are in the drawer. We've got everything laid out, looking fantastic and everything. So we've got all of our eyeshadows up here. That one's a little crooked. I just moved that one. Oops. We've got bronzers right here, blushes right here, and these 3 are all Project Pan, which is why I did not grab any blush this week. We have our highlighters right here, our lippies right here. We have setting sprays, setting powders, we have concealers, foundations, primers, mascaras, eyeliners, and brow products. So I am excited to use everything this week. I'm anxious to use this right here, and we'll see how this goes. Because I don't think I've ever actually used it with makeup. So I know it's the Tatcha Silk Canvas dupe. So we're gonna test that out. And I hope that works out pretty well. So I love everything in my drawers. I can't wait to use the makeup this week, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified of all my future uploads, and remember to stay beautiful.